So now you make songs, now you wanna sing along. I bet you do it all wrong. I am a king and you are a pawn. I've been talking about stocks, I've been giving out lots, pulling up like it was socks. This shit is heavy as rocks. You just pull out the docks, and me drowning. You looking around and I know that you wanna be biting my style. Or you think you must be wild? I ain't aroused. That's just how I'm up now. You were here first, I can own the pitch. She was in the back talking all the shit. We was running, making all the hits. Now you jealous and you can't stand it. Rich being here, you ain't been there. Circle tight, yeah, you been square. It's time to open a letter. You don't want no letter. I know you're tight, like to be free. You was in control, you feel like button. Getting on that, you think you can rap? I let it. Please, let's see you break something. Stick to the script, can't do it like this. Look at the wrist, look at the assist. Ill as the kid, rocking with rich. Can't stop till I get a million hits. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 I don't wanna say no names and yo roll like propane. Cause clout riding is so lame. My rhymes fresh like Colgate. It's funny you call me the whole thing. Scarecrow, you got no brain. You can test the boy, I got no shame. Crew looking like Soul Train. Look in the other direction. You are not part of the section. You do not make an impression. You should just change your profession. This is the years in the making. You can't just copy the page. This is experience, idiots. Listen, you can't just copy the wave. Nah, I'm just playing for keeps. Fucking with bitch TV. Your platform is wrong. I know that it's wrong. We like 60,000 people deep. This original, this subliminal. We maximize you minimal. This critical, analytical, you hysterical. It's a miracle. You know the cast is so boring. On your channel, I'm snoring. While you hitting the recording, you should just die up horribly. Sick of the same old story. I think you triggered the light. Rich TV is here, and we much bigger than life. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. No, y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Y'all can't do it like me. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Headshot, 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 headshot. This that headshot. Y'all can't do it like me. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and wherever you are in the world where you're watching, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for the 5 likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you, all 5 of you, for hitting that like button. It really means a lot. Now, today's episode is Stocks for Dummies. I don't say that to call anybody a dummy. I feel like I'm a dummy. I mean, the stock market will make you feel like a dummy. The stock market will humble you, okay? So one of the things that you need to do when you get into the stock market is you have to have a plan. People don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. So when you get into the stock market, the first thing you should always be doing is try to figure out what is your plan. What is your plan? How are you going to trade? What is your strategy? Are you a day trader? Are you a long-term investor? Yo, thank you guys for the 12 likes, eh? It really means a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Christopher? Awake, how you doing? What's up, Scott? CSM 44. Yes, KBEVF up big. Now, KBEV, I told my entire community, was being promoted for 3 months by National Inflation Association. National Inflation Association is a legal paid promoter that has been doing paid promotion for years. They were paid by a third-party non-affiliate, I think it was ROK something, to promote KBEV. Yo, good job, Joe. Of 5K? Hey, 5K a day keeps the doctor away, brother. So one of the things I want you to understand is when you see emails, when you see news out there on behalf of these companies have to physically go out there and put that news out. The news doesn't just go out there by itself. These companies physically have to put out press releases. These companies physically have to write the news. They don't just write themselves. So a company that puts out news consistently is a company that's more focused on growing its market, on building shareholder value, creating shareholder equity. A company that just doesn't put out news, doesn't hire companies like National Inflation Association, doesn't do different things to help create visibility for its security, a company like that will never, ever, ever exist long term. Ever. I'm sorry, do you guys not like the paint in the back? Sorry. I know haters and trolls don't like Renos, right? So let me take the paint off for you guys. Oh, let's put some music on. I'll take some paint removing music off for you guys, the tape, since, you know. Now remember, FOMO is real. Don't invest in anything that we talk about here at Rich TV Live. Don't even invest. Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Invest in the best because the best is blessed. It's true. Take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back, get it back. Triple shrimp ink, look, that's how we shag. SHMP, we call it for the blood. I bet you wish you had it in your hands so that you knew us. We gon' get this money, don't be scared to get this money. Not afraid to get this money, always on my mind is money. Maybe I'll peel it off later. I'm trading the markets right now. I'm watching my level 2 while we're live. Let's take a look at the markets. KBEV is up 11%. KBEV is on a full alert. What? FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. Spin the wheel. What? FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. Spin the wheel. Follow the boy rich, the noise sick. I'm tired of all these other stock cats, they annoying. Talking this and talking that, shit they boring. I think I'd rather listen to the phone ring. Pick up, cause the money keep on calling though. And when I'm throwing down the cash, it's like Geronimo. Chasing rainbows, I'm always down for a pot of gold. And when the stocks are calling shit, I'm like, I gotta go. If you never watch, I guess you all missing out. Never winning, I'ma keep on spending, never running out. Yeah, it's the bigger route. Getting text, we checking out. If you got some FOMO, then please never have a second doubt. FOMO stay real with me. FOMO so real. FOMO stay real with me. You know the deal. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. You wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. You wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? What's up, Joe? How y'all doing today? Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the 18 likes. I really appreciate it, guys. So I've been in the stock market for a long time. And the first time I invested in a stock was with Nortel Networks. And it was through a financial advisor. And I was really young. I was like 21 at the time. And I put like my life savings into it. By the time I was 22, Nortel Networks went from $100 a share down to $1 a share. And I ended up losing pretty much all my money. And I learned the hard way that at that point in time, I will never listen to anybody else when it comes to investing. I truly believe that each and every one of us has an intuition. Okay. Thank you guys for the 19 likes, by the way. I believe each and every one of us has an intuition. And if a stock is already up 2%, 5%, 8%, 10%, it's up to us inside to be able to decide whether or not we think it's going to keep going up. Sometimes it'll keep going up. Sometimes it's going to come right back down. So it's that intuition that I want you guys to learn to listen to, because everybody has their own intuition. I had a feeling about Alethea. I made money on that pick. I made enough money on that pick for all my trading for the whole week, because my goal is always $400 a day. I made $1,800 on that one trade. So I don't have to be as aggressive. I can be patient. Look for my opportunities. Look for my openings. With investing, it's all about trusting your research, trusting your gut, and doing the right due diligence. Look at the company's 52-week low. Look at the company's 52-week high. Look at their revenue. How much money are they making? Look at their debt. Look at their assets to liabilities ratio. Look at their burn rate. What is a burn rate? What is their monthly expenses? Are they spending more than they're making? These are all different characteristics of a company that you need to determine and look at if you want to decide whether or not you want to invest in that company. Now, a lot of people don't even look at those things. Hey, Jay Lewis, what's up, brother? Jay Lewis Trading, guys. If you guys are looking for a trading academy, Jay Lewis Trading is right here in the chat with us. If you guys have a question about his trading academy, he's in the chat. Look at this. So look at the charts. Look at the 52-week lows. Look at the 52-week highs. I like to look at the MACD. I like to look at the stochastics and the Bollinger Bands. Those to me are my go-to 3 indicators of strength. If I see they're pointing up and all the arrows are pointing up and the lines are pointing up, that's a very bullish indicator. If they're pointing down, then that's a very bearish indicator. Bullish means that they're most likely going to go up. There's a lot of momentum up, buying pressure. Bearish means that there's a lot of selling pressure, that it's most likely going to go down. However, anything can trigger a trend reversal. What is a trend reversal? A trend reversal is when a stock goes one way and then immediately it goes the other way. Now, what could trigger a trend reversal? A lawsuit, which a lot of these short traders like to use in order to get their way, which I find criminal, completely criminal. And you know who I'm talking about. And in addition to those tactics that people use, there's all kinds of other things that could trigger a trend reversal, like bad news. Company has bad news. Company fires the CEO. Company does something illegal. Company has insider trading. Like, these are the types of things that make a stock tank. Another reason recently that we've been watching stocks tank is financings. Every time we have seen a financing in the cannabis sector, the stock has gone down. So we need to look for this. Now, we have to ask ourselves, why are these companies raising money? Does anybody know why they raise money? I'd like to know if you guys are thinking. Thank you guys for the 22 likes. I really appreciate it. Why are these companies raising money? Anybody know the answer to this? Felix, you'd like to learn options trading? Jay Lewis Trading does options trading, if you'd like to learn. CSTM44 says to grow more weed. Joe Peoples 231 says, because they're poor. That's actually the answer. They are raising money because they need the money. Yes, to grow more weed, but also to pay themselves. Don't kid yourselves. They're also selling stock to pay themselves. Okay? Now, the cannabis sector happens to be the most liquid sector in the world.
So because it's the most liquid sector in the world, it's going to bring long-term investors. It's going to bring short traders. It's going to bring speculators. It's going to bring hedge funds, institutional investors, whales. Every type of investor known to man will come to the cannabis sector because of the liquidity. It's all about the trading volume. Everybody wants to invest in a stock that trades crazy volume. The nutty thing about the cannabis sector is that all the stocks pretty much in the cannabis sector have amazing trading volume. That's what makes this sector so tantalizing. That's what makes this sector so exciting. That's what makes this sector so revolutionary. Never before has there ever been a sector where you see so many stocks with so much freaking liquidity. So if you're a new investor or you've been investing for a long time, the one thing I really want you to look at when you're buying a stock is the volume. Now, I'm not here to say that you shouldn't buy a stock with low volume. I do it sometimes if I just have a hunch. I bought ZMA as a long-term investor and I just have a hunch, right? But I'm going to hold it. It doesn't have a lot of liquidity. Sometimes I'm going to do that, but I don't typically do that. I would rather buy a stock with lots of liquidity. Now, the reason is if a stock has a lot of liquidity, you've got the ability to buy and sell very easily. If there is not a lot of liquidity, sometimes you got to sit there with your bid or your offer and you got to wait. And I don't like that. I don't necessarily like that. I like to get fast execution. So I really like to look at trading volume. I also really like to look at the share structure. I want to know, does the company have 50 to 100 million shares? Any company to me that's a 50 to 100 million shares company is a company that's structured properly. Anybody over 100 million shares, there has to be a reason. Typically, they're selling stock or they're using their stock to acquire their growth, which is what Aurora Cannabis is doing. Aurora Cannabis is doing both. They're selling stock to raise money and they're using their stock to go out there and acquire companies. They're doing both. Everybody is. So ask yourselves, when these stocks go up really aggressively, what is the very next thing they're going to do naturally? We've seen it. I want to see if you guys are using your brains. What is the natural thing they're going to do? After they run up very successfully, what is the very next thing they're going to do? They've all done it. I want to see if you guys are using your brains. Yes, they're going to come down, but there's a reason. What are they going to do? I just said it. They are all going up for a reason, guys. Do you honestly think they're going up so you can make money? What is the reason why they go up? Why do they hire National Inflation Association? Think about it. Think about it. Use your brains, guys. I want to see the answer. You guys are very smart here. We're the best community on YouTube right here. 27 likes. Thank you guys for the 27 likes. Take money out. Exactly. 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 The only reason why they take these stocks up is to raise money. So they can go to a huge institution like CanTrust did and say, hey, can we get 250 mil? So MedMan can go and raise 250 mil. So Cannabis can go and raise 25 mil. Do you understand? And every single time they go up and then they raise money, that is the kiss of death. They immediately come back down. That's the only reason the stock went up, guys, is so that they could raise money. So I really want you guys to understand this. So when people are pumping a stock for their own personal gain, their own personal benefit, don't go and buy it. Because the reason why they're pumping that stock is so that you go and buy it so that they can sell it. I know it's disgusting, but people like to use other people as a toilet. I want you guys to be so smart that you realize and you learn that that's what they're doing, so they can't do that to you. I want you to be so smart and have so many tools in your tool belt that nobody can get away with doing that to you. Thank you guys for the 29 likes. It happened to me. Sorry, Glenna. Glenna had the answer. Glenna Lawrence had the answer. Thank you, Glenna Lawrence. You are a scholar. The only reason why these companies' stocks go up is to raise money. The only reason why KBEV is hiring National Inflation Association is to raise money. Isn't that obvious? And when they raise money, the stocks always go down. That is like the signal for the shorters. I figured this out, this trend. They go up, they go up, they go up like crazy. They raise money, they come down aggressively. That's when the shorters like pounce. All right, they pump them. Now let's dump them. So do not chase stocks. Do not buy a stock because somebody else said so. Do not listen to any other investor unless they are a trading academy, unless they are licensed. That is what they do. If you are a trading academy and you have years of success, maybe if you're paying that person, well, maybe you should listen to them. But if there is no license beside somebody's name, if there is no degree beside somebody's name that says, I'm a PhD of stocks, would you go to a doctor and get back surgery done with a person who said, I could be your doctor. I know lots about surgery. And you say, okay, well, do you have a degree? No, but I mean, I know just as much as those guys do. Really? You don't say. Really? This is what I'm trying to say. Don't go to YouTube looking for stock picks, guys. Like, think about that for a second. I'm here to educate and entertain you guys. Do not buy my picks, okay? Do not buy my picks, ever. Don't even invest. Rich TV Live is strictly for education, entertainment purposes, okay? There's plenty of other people that are going to tell you to buy their picks. I'm not telling you to buy my picks. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking. I'm going to keep sharing my picks with you guys. I'm going to keep educating you on different companies that I like. It doesn't mean you should go and buy it, ever. I don't need anybody to buy my picks. I don't need to pump stocks. I'm not here to pump stocks. I want to make that very, very, very clear. I'm not here to pump stocks. In fact, I'm going to be taking Jay Lewis Trading's courses. I'm going to be learning about options trading, and I want to learn about short trading so that when there is a financing, I can short too. Why not? Why don't we all? I mean, everybody else is doing it, so why don't we do it? I'm not here to hurt companies, but I'm here to make money. And as an investor, if there's tools out there that can make us money, I think it'd be silly for us not to at least understand them, be aware of them. Lucas, you bought KHRN today? At what price? $3? Exactly. Don't ever buy anything that I talk about on my show because I am just like you guys. I am in the trenches like you guys. I am not a teacher. I am not a licensed advisor. I'm strictly a person just like you that has my story on television. That's all. That's the only difference. I'm sharing my story with you. Sometimes stocks go up, sometimes stocks go down. Am I up this year? Yeah, I'm up about 50 grand. Some people are up that every day. Some people are up that every month. You know, I'm just an average guy. I ain't doing anything other than just being an average guy trying to do above average things. And that's it. Yeah, I have 5,000 shares of Agra, and I think I'm going to be buying more. It's been going down. So I think I'm going to buy some more. That's my trading style. Is like when I find and identify a company I like, if I buy it and I put a small position in to start, it's kind of just like I'm dating it. Then if I feel like it goes down, I'll load up on it because I originally liked the company in the first place and I've seen it run. So if I see it go down, I'll position myself and get ready for the next run. Joseph bought MedMan at 251 US today. I think it's a very good price for MedMan. Like I said, short term, I have no idea where it's going to go. But long term, I think MedMan is going to be an absolute giant. Right now, they're in the top 5 revenue generating companies in the world. So, they're probably always going to be in the top 5 to 10 revenue generating companies in the world. And that's just the way it's going to be. Yeah, Choom is a very interesting. I bought Choom last year. I made money on Choom. I really like Choom. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to buy them right now. Right now, I'm honestly just chilling. I bought Cannabis yesterday. I hit my goal. So I'm kind of relaxed right now. My goal was to get 10,000 shares. Now I have 10,045 shares of Cannabis. I'm very excited about it. I hit my target. I hit my objective. Now the goal is to get more. Now that I got 10,000 shares of Cannabis, now I want 25,000 shares of Cannabis. I'm going to be honest with you. Wow, DYME is up 13%. That's huge. I love DYME. I think right now the markets are going to get really slow, guys. May, June, July, August, these 4 months typically are very slow. You see the sunshine's coming out. People are going to be out and about. Just the way it goes. Less people are going to be trading. There's only 4 good months a year in Canada. People are going to take advantage of it. And these are all Canadian companies for the most part. There's a lot of US companies too, but the majority of the bigger ones, like Canopy Growth, is a Canadian company. So when you see this, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I believe there will be a lot of sneak attacks. Thank you guys for the 31 likes. I really appreciate you guys. I believe there will be a lot of sneak attacks. I think there will be a lot of sneak attacks along the way. So we can always make money. But I do believe that the trading volume will slow down. I do believe that we will see probably the markets, downtrend over the next few months. And last year, it picked up kind of like a sneak attack at the end of July. I think it's a very good chance that that happens again this year because of edibles legalization October 15th. October 17th. So October 17th, edibles will be legalized in Canada. That's going to be an entirely new market that's going to generate so much revenue for a lot of these companies, and they're going to focus on it. I feel like that will be a catalyst, and we could see a run up at some point due to that catalyst. Maybe July, August, like we did last year, all the way to legalization. A lot of people are also saying that cannabis will be legalized in America, some as early as in the next couple months, which is unbelievable. I don't know if that's true. Only time will tell, but that would be an incredible catalyst to watch for as well. And also the Banking Act legalizing transactions with cannabis. I believe that will also be a massive catalyst for cannabis stocks. So there's so many different amazing factors when you consider cannabis. You have to factor, yes, Joe, you got to factor yeah. It's true. Cannabis will always be a revolutionary industry and have a massive audience because there's so many people that smoke it. And there's so many people that take CBDs now. CBDs are the other huge industry. So we've got dried flower cannabis, we've got CBDs, and we've got edibles. That's 3 different revenue streams. You got flower, edibles, which are cannabis food, like chocolates and gummies and different things that you put cannabis in. And you got CBDs, which can be taken as an oil, which can be taken as a suppository, which can be put in drinks, which can be put in foods, which can be put in skin creams. Literally, you can put it anywhere. Do you guys understand the growing potential here, the revenue potential we're talking about? We're talking about the whole world. So there's a reason why I like to focus on cannabis stocks. Now, do I only talk about cannabis stocks? Do I only buy cannabis stocks? No. I'll buy anything that can make me money. I just think that the cannabis sector is so tantalizing, so exhilarating, and so many people are interested in it, so many people like it. I know, Joe, but I'll be honest with you, people that are older, that are sick, they're taking those suppositories. And the thing is, the CBDs can have THC in it, or they can have little to no THC, or they can have 50-50. Those are called one-to-ones. So here in Vancouver, this is like a hotbed of CBDs, edibles, and cannabis. So we're in the center of the universe when it comes to all of it. And we at Rich TV Live even have our own CBD company now in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're in the process of selling our CBD in Phoenix, Arizona, and all over America right now. It's Rich Hemp RX is the name of our CBD company. So stay tuned. Wow. Mike says, over here, we do 100% THC. Go hard or go home. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like that. I mean, it's just to each their own. You know, a lot of it is for legal purposes, right? Here in Canada, it's not legal yet. So a lot of people aren't able to really get their hands on it. All right, guys. So that is Stocks for Dummies. I just wanted to share with you guys some of my ideas, some of my feedback, some of the ways that I think, some of the ways that I trade. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. Remember, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. I think the markets are going to slow down over the next few months. I'm going to be trading less. I got other things I'm going to be focused on, but I'll always be here for the people. I'll always be bringing you educational and entertaining content. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the 32 likes. Thank you guys for being here. If there's any breaking news or anything that's trending, I'll bring it to you guys first. That's what we try to do. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. Visit Rich TV Live. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that like down below and comment on the show, because all I do is bring you winners. It's true. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And you know we don't roll like that, right? You know when we fly high. So let's find a good song here for you guys. Let's find a good song for you guys. We need to wake up. NBev. I'm telling you guys, I told you guys, I've been telling my entire community about NBev being promoted. Don't be surprised. I'm putting it on a full alert right now. I predict NBev goes to $1. You heard it here first. CBD beverage company going to $1. You heard it here first.
And how it's gonna blow up. And Kira did the same to me, you know up. I was talking about Kush Files, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't this and what they gon' be. It was BBO. We gave you all the answers. TRST, shit, you know it's cancerous. Don't forget about Aprio. We brought you in the harvest, but why you hate on the kid? Shit, that shit is fuckers. It's the 52 we low. That's just how it go. Rich TV is shit. Here, we about to make some dope. Right on everything in January. Shit is popping now. Rolling up some good in the backwood.
Pulling up my level 2 right now.
Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you.
Let's see what's popping.
Bow down to a greater trader than you.
Let's go. KBev is up 9%.
ACB on top, and Africa right next to that shit in the second slot. I'm like Jordan.
Didn't I tell you guys yesterday that Afria was at a bottom and it was on a full alert? And let's take a look at Afria. Where are we at? Where's Afria at today? Let's take a look. Where is Afria at today? Up 1.56% at $9.13. There we go. Like I said, man, I put it on a full alert yesterday. That's all I'm saying. It's true. If you guys are watching, you'll know I put it on a full alert yesterday. Yo, Labs is up 6% right now. What else is popping? What else is popping today? Yeah, Agra's up 3%. Yeah, Afria is in the green today. So I just see Afria going. I think personally, anything under $10 for Afria is a buy, in my opinion. That's just me. But in my opinion, anything under $10 in Canada for Afria is a buy. Markets are kind of slow today.
In this prime, shooting with Batman, making money all the time, fucking with some Batman. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. You seen her with the fever, that shit diva, just with the heater. You can leave it with Diva. I don't fuck with the non-believers. Fire in my pocket, make my way up to Supreme. If you bet on this company, then you gon' make some cream. XOI, I got lots of that. It's about to pop it fat. I ain't gotta stop the rap and tell you that you copping that. Vivo, I got it in my speedo. With Oscars eating burritos or chopping on some Cheetos. You know, I'm like, yeah, you gotta buy that shit. It's the new strike on these haters in the missile that you hit. Yeah, full alert, full alert, full alert. Full alert, full alert, full alert.
Wow, KGKG. Good call on KGKG. KGKG is on a full alert, up 15%. Yo, Ozcan is up 8%. Evil boy for life. KBEV will smash 50 because they're being promoted by National Inflation Association, which means they're going to start engaging and hiring people to make sure their stock goes up. That's why it's going to go up. Mark my words. I'm not saying it's not going to come down after that, but I'm telling you right now, over the next 3 months, expect KBEV to skyrocket. That's just what it does. I've been watching National Inflation Association for years. They're very good at what they do. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ill Kid, man. That kid's a legend, man. He's all over the place. Everybody wants a piece of Ill Kid. Thanks to your boy Rich. You know, we just put people on the map. That's what we do. Let me see Ozcan. Let's see Ozcan. KGKG's on fire, man. 14 million shares traded at 13 cents. Wow. That's pretty ridiculous. ATAI is up 12%. SSE is up 14%. TTCM is up 16%. ZMA is up 20%. KGKG is up 15%. And KGKG is getting into the CBD space. So all these companies that are getting into the CBD space, they're obviously on a full alert 24/7. So I don't know how people could say KBEV is not going to go to 50 cents when it's at 48 cents right now and it's up 9%. I mean, it's kind of funny. Probably break 50 cents today. Probably going to break 50 cents today, actually. There's a wall of 34,000 shares at 47 cents, 3 bids. And then there's one offer at 48 cents on KBEV, and it's going to 49 cents. So KBEV is going to 49 cents. Mark my words. It's at 48 right now, up 9%. It's going to go to 49 cents. And full disclosure, I don't own this stock. I just know National Inflation Association, and I know that they won't touch a stock unless they believe it's going to go up. So they're not going to hurt their list. I believe that this is going to go to $1. So you heard it here first. I want to prove all the naysayers wrong again. Remember where you heard this here first, okay? Now, I'm not saying it won't stay up there, or it will stay up there if it gets to $1. I don't know. That's going to be based on the market makers and the fundamentals. But I believe KBEV is going to be on a mission to get to $1. And I believe that National Inflation Association predicted that they were their number one pick. I don't feel like National Inflation Association puts out an alert saying that they're their number one pick unless they plan to work with them very aggressively over the next few months. But, we can agree to disagree, evil boy for life, and we'll see who's right at the end of the day. Chris Belair is saying, what's happening with the conditional TSX for Xena? When and what are the conditions? They don't actually break down all the conditions, I don't believe. I believe that's between them and Cannabis. Rich TV Livestock is going to 52-week highs. Yo, Joe, you're about to break 500K in your margin account? Wow. Congratulations, brother. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How you doing, brother? You need a haircut? Get a haircut, man. Yo, Departures, what are you buying, bro? You buying anything right now? What are you buying, man? Share with the community. What are your buys right now? I'm loaded up on Cannabis. I got 10,000 shares. Yo, mad love, bro. Mad respect, man. Thanks for being here, bro. I've been super busy dealing with all kinds of stuff. Once I'm less busy, I'm going to be available. We'll hopefully be able to do some collaborations, man. I'd love to do that again soon. Did they announce a date for Xena upgrade to the TSX? No, not yet. You're calling BBM here first. Departures Capital, one day go on with messy hair. Oh, yes. That's funny. Yeah, I think that Cannabis has a lot of news. You can see that there's insiders buying at 190, 225. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep loading up. You're going to do a mohawk tomorrow? Nice. What are you holding? Do you mind sharing some of your holdings here with our community? I'd love to know what you're holding. I know you're holding Aurora, right? I'm sure I know Aurora's always been your number one holdings. Oh, you're kidding? I thought you were going to rock the mohawk, bro. At least a faux hawk. At least rock the faux hawk. I might actually be coming to Toronto soon. There's a big jam happening at Cabana. And we've got a cabana rented, me and my boys. So it's going to be a big-ass party. And I might reach down to the T-Dot. Scott is saying, I don't know. I'll keep you guys informed, man. It depends. I'm busy right now. So it just depends on how things go. Scott Norris says, I loaded up on KBEV and Harvest One a few months ago. Bad intro for both, but I saw the potential. So KBEV and Cannabis. Yeah, you know what? Harvest One and KBEV, I think, have a lot of potential. But the key is just, for any companies, we have to try to buy the bottoms. ACB always, water, safe, mainly in dividend players now and commodities. Interesting. I think that that's very smart. I think commodities is a very good way to go right now. And yeah, you can't go wrong investing in stocks that pay dividends. If you like dividend stocks, consider Ford. One of our members, Justin, has been talking about Ford for a while, and they've been doing quite well. So I would consider Ford as a nice dividend play. Yeah, always fish for the best entry point. All right, guys. I got to run. I told you guys I was going to go, and I'm still here. I'm still here. So let's hit it. Yeah, I'll hit you up, brother, for sure, man. There's a big cannabis conference in Toronto coming, and I like to be the media there, so maybe we can all hook up for that.
Stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Henny in my cut, yeah.
So
we playing
remember, invest in the best because the best is blessed. Buy low, sell high. Look for companies that are revenue generating, that have explosive growth. Don't buy a stock just because someone said so. Don't invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. I'm not a licensed advisor. I am not here to tell you to buy or sell stocks. I'm just strictly giving you my opinion. My opinion means nothing, okay? I'm just like you guys. I'm trying to beat the markets, okay? I have not beat the markets. I am trying to learn to beat the markets. It's not easy. I've been watching the markets almost every day now for the last 2 years, and this is just my story. I'm a single dad trying to make it. Just an average guy trying to do above average things. That's it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the 39 likes. I love you guys. I'm out.
I ain't beginning, I've been here before. Haters are mad while I keep it the score. I lay on the beach, take a peek at the shore. My wife is a diamond, you sleep with a whore. Mother is serving my chef, stay smoking the mazes so dirty that mean they good looking. And if you get caught, then you best to be caught. And the recipe dog, yes, it has to be drinking. This is no kid to play, I got shit to say. I got homies in the CFL to the NBA, word of juice anyways. I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout. You can just get off my clout. Haters, stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Talking my shit. This a rocky shit. 3 seconds, I'm a blast off. Alpha Omega, see, I am the past, present, future, really no mask off. Fucking with rich, we getting rich. Yeah, you know my stack strong. Smoking the Philly, you silly, you silly. How many trolls trying to take along? Blaze through, then I'm back again. I got the keys and you can't get in. I did not take it L, so I just had to win. I run with killers and shooters and savages. I do not listen to you. I do not miss off the kill. I'm in the midst of Peru. Made no mistake, you in the lake, so they go fishing for you. And like my name is you. Yo, I mix and produce. Christopher's loose. Listen, the haters they go, but it's funny. I'm getting money like I'm Mr. Magoo. Greedy as fuck, but I'm over this shit. I'm working with it, you humble as shit. Ghostwriters writing up all of your head. Your bitches with me and she sucking the dick. I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout. You can just get off my clout. Haters, stop bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now.